Yep, definitely going through hell with a lot of accounts, okay? Definitely. What is going on, my lovely friends? Candace B here. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I am so happy that you're here. If you are already subscribed, welcome back. I am also so glad that you're here. Thank you guys so much for stopping by to watch this video today, and I hope you are all doing amazing. Today we are back with another Forex related reaction video, and the last reaction video that I did was on Wicks Don't Lie, aka Rakeel, aka Raja Banks, and we all know that he is a great trader, and so I saw another video that he posted about psychology, and I was just like, yeah, we need to react to this video together. We definitely need to watch it. I already know it's going to be great and helpful and informative, so it just was a non-brainer, you know what I mean? I was just like, yeah, let's watch it. So today's video is going to be titled Trading Psychology, Build Your Subconscious Mind. Now, just from the title of this video, I already know that I'm personally going to gain a lot from it, and I hope you guys do as well. So before we get into this video, I'm just going to need you guys to stop, scroll down, and hit that like button. I always appreciate it. And while you are down there, you might as well subscribe, hang out with your girl. Do y'all like my hair? I straightened it for the first time in 2 years, you know, shout out to my hairdresser. Had to get it straightened for a wedding a few days ago. So yeah, it's not like super straight, but we love it. We love it. We love it. Okay, come through natural hair. Okay, let me just not get whiplash. With that being said, let us get into this video. Ooh, magic keys. Magic keys is there. I know a lot of you guys have magic keys. I still need to get mine, but I already know magic keys is where it's at.
Are we recording? We're recording? Okay. Awesome, perfect. So today I kind of want to talk about having a active subconscious mind when you're trying to trade, right? What I mean by that is, like, when a lot of people trade, they're looking at the charts and they just want to get in the charts. They want to trade because you want to trade, right? There's no plan. Of course, there's a game plan to make money at the end of the day, but like, there's no plan on what you should be focusing on. And I think that's very important, because let's say, for example, now when we talk about having a subconscious feeling about the charts, it also means that you have this instinct on where price is going to move, when it's going to move, on what pair it's going to move, right? And the best way to really understand that is to really focus on maybe 1 or 2 pairs a day, right? Because here's what happens. Let's say, for example, we choose gold, right? You choose gold, you're like, okay, I'm going to trade gold. And if you're going to trade gold, now you also have to identify that, okay, at what time of the day are you going to trade gold? Whether it's going to be pre-New York, New York Open, NYSE, London close, what time will you trade gold? Because the more you look at one trading instrument, let's say whether it's gold, euro dollar, pound yen, pound dollar, whatever that is, right? When you focus on one trading instrument at, let's say, 2 hours of the day at the same time, you're going to start to understand how it really moves during that time, what moves it has, what kind of like an effect does New York Open has, what effect does NYSE Open has on that specific pair.
Yeah, for sure. I totally agree with what he's saying. I know that he always would stick with 1 or 2 pairs as well, but I just feel like it's pretty obvious that if you stick to a certain amount of pairs and you just really learn the ins and outs of it, and you know how it looks and how it trades during certain sessions, that obviously you'll get better at figuring out kind of how it reacts and just the temperament of that instrument overall. So I definitely agree that trading, 1 or 2 pairs is pretty wise. Mind you, to each their own, because, some people can trade multiple pairs and still be really good at trading it. They found a trading plan that really works with, multiple pairs. But I feel like as a beginner, and I feel like a lot of people can vouch for this, is that, starting with 1 or 2 pairs makes the most sense. For me personally, I feel like sticking with GJ has helped me just to stay disciplined, and just with my personality, it makes the most sense. And now I'm at a point where it's like, okay, I can try to, start looking at another pair and just have kind of 2 under my belt at that point. But yeah, again, to each their own.
And when you start to understand that, then slowly and gradually, let's say after 3-4 months time, you understand that, okay, if gold is consolidating, let's say at pre-New York, maybe it's going to have a volume move at NY Open. And then you start to understand. Once you start to understand that, you learn about that, you make notes, and over time, it becomes a part of your subconscious mind, right? A really good example is, when we tie our shoes. Right now, when we tie our shoes, we don't even think about it. We just like, if we're talking to each other, we're just going to tie our shoes. Why? Because it's a part of our subconscious mind. We've done it so many times. We've done it so many times that now it's just embedded in us to know how to do that, right? Now, when you're, let's say, for me example, right? I like to trade momentum pushes when there's a lot of volume, price is going to move up, price is going to come down, and then there's an 80% chance it's going to retest the high it made when it moved up, right? And if I understand that that move has the probability of success, let's say, it's going to retest the high, not 80, let's say 65% of the time. And every time that I'm going to see that move happen or that market structure formed, I'm going to execute on it. Why? Because I've seen it happen a lot of times in London sessions, in pre-New York, New York Open, and when I've seen that a lot of times, now it has become a part of my subconscious mind, right?
Yep, so true. I definitely agree with that as well. When it comes to GJ, there are certain moves that I've seen so many times that it's just like, I know like that there's a high chance that it's going to do this certain move or move this certain way again. It's very, very true. Obviously, instruments are not going to always move exactly the same way, but when you gather so much chart time, literally when you are on the charts for hours and hours, days, weeks, months, years, on the same currency pair, it's inevitable that you are going to notice and recognize certain patterns that have happened in the past, and that'll always give you kind of that edge. So it's true.
So subconsciously, I'm just waiting for that specific pattern to happen. Like right now, right? Pound yen has made a low. It's about to move down. We're at 155.490. And I know, like, we've made a new low. We just need to retrace and retest that low. So when you're trading, when you're trying to execute trades, just don't trade because you want to trade, right? Don't overtrade. Don't over risk. Look at one currency pair for maybe 2 months, 2.5 months, 3 months if you can, and only look at that pair at a specific time, at a specific window. Only look at that pair, and then slowly you're going to understand that, okay, it's making certain moves at NY Open, it's making certain moves at NYSE Open. If it didn't move on news, maybe the market is waiting for news to get absorbed and then move, right? It's very, very important, very crucial that you focus on small, specific moves that happen almost every day at the same time, right? Other than that, man, listen, like if it's not a part of your subconscious mind, things are going to get really, really, really difficult, Now, I know a lot of people have gone through hell with their trading account in 2019.
Gone through hell is an understatement, okay? And I hope people can relate. Oh my gosh. Yep. Definitely gone through hell with a lot of accounts. Okay. Definitely. Been there, done that.
And 2020 and 2021, and nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. I 100% understand that a lot of people watching right now, you've been through up and down, up and down, up and down, looking at different strategies, different indicators, different way of trading, this and that, signal services. No. It's 2022. And you got to make a change. For whatever that you've been doing for the past 2 years, 1 year, 1.5, obviously that's not working. You're not seeing a change. You just see the same process happening over and over and over again. So it's time to make a change, because if you don't make a change, you're never going to see a change, right? Whether it's a change through a brokerage, whether it's a change to a new mentorship program, it's not going to work, right? Because you need to really learn the way price action moves on your pair. If you can learn that well enough, its moves are just going to become a part of your subconscious mind. And when it becomes a part of your subconscious mind, man, trading becomes easy, stress-free, no anxiety at all, because you're patient, you're clear-headed, you understand what you're looking for.
Yeah, it becomes monotonous. That's very true. I like when he was mentioning that, like, yeah, just don't trade just to trade. You need to know exactly what you're looking for. You need to know, the time that you're looking for that specific move. And if you see it, you see it. If you don't, you don't. But it's super just automated, being able to just pull the trigger when you see things are checking off on your trading list. And that's that. Just keeping it so simple. And yeah, I agree. Trading does become easy when you're just following a list of rules and you're just finding that same setup every single time. You're not deviating from it. And yeah, it's super boring, but that's when the money starts to come in. So all the things he's speaking is literally facts.
So hopefully, you know, like we can only give our advices. Hopefully we all can make a change and we can see a change. Let's see how this goes.
Where'd he go? I was like waiting for him to come back or say bye. But yeah, that video was nice and short and straight to the point. You know, not much is needed to be said when it comes to, you know, your subconscious mind and understanding how to approach it. When it comes to trading, everything he said, like I was mentioning, is very, very true. I definitely agree with what he's saying. Just keeping things simple is definitely something that I feel like we all should do. And I'm definitely talking to myself, you know, just keeping things simple, keeping things straightforward, and getting to a point where everything is becoming subconscious. I feel like I am at that point in certain aspects, but it's kind of like this overall universal feeling I feel like you have to have when you're trading, just to be able to have everything so automated that you don't even feel the desire to take any setups or do anything that's outside of your trading plan or your strategy, because you know that it works and your psychology is that much on point that it's like those things don't even make you feel the need to trade. You know, greed is greatly reduced. Of course, you know, we'll have those moments where we kind of mess up, but the risk management is always in place. So it's like your account is always protected. Certain just things like that, keeping it simple. And we all know these things. I know these things. You know what I mean? And it's just a matter of applying it. And like he said, man, it's 2022. All the things we've been doing in the past that have not been working, there is no point in taking it any further. You know what I mean? Let this be the sign. Let this be the video for you. If you need a sign to know that this is where it needs to stop. This is where the bad habits need to go away. And you need to take what you know that has been working and continue feeding that. And whatever has not been working, just leave it in the past. You got this. You got this. We all got this. There's literally nothing holding us back from becoming the trader that we want to be. We have all the resources that we need. And at the end of the day, it just comes down to this here, you know, really, really focusing on this, your psychology, your subconscious mind, and making things become just so monotonous, so automated, mechanical, that it's just like, this is just regular now. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction video. I hope you found some benefit, some information. Even though you may have already known this information that he shared, it's always nice to have a reminder. I love having reminders, just like, you know, because for me, I just like to refresh my mind. Things that are simple that I learned at the beginning of my trading journey that I may not have talked about, you know, later on. It's nice to kind of go back and just like refresh my mind. You know what I mean? So I hope this video was helpful and that it was a refresher for you. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know by smashing that like button. I always appreciate it. I'm not showing this thumb because my nail broke. And comment down below, what trading psychology tips and tricks do you have? What things helped you to really kind of improve your subconscious mind when it comes to trading, and what has helped you just to become a mechanical, you know, trader, someone who doesn't have to think about things too much, someone who has their emotions down pat? What has helped you? And even if you haven't gotten to that point yet, what do you think you need to do to kind of tweak yourself, your trading plan, just to get to that level, your subconscious mind, all that good stuff. And last but not least, do not forget to subscribe so you know when I post another video. And in the meantime, feel free to check out any of my other videos on this channel and my other channel, Candace B TV, where I vlog. But that being said, ladies and gentlemen, go out there, be the best person, be the best trader, be the best human that you can be, and don't give up. Keep pushing forward. We have one life to live, so let's make it count. I hope you have a beautiful, spectacular day, week, and life. Bye.